So, Tia Mowry has involved herself in Dwayne's messy separation from Gabrielle union, and she is not hiding the fact that she is picking sides with Gabrielle and making her feelings known to Dwayne that she hates him for betraying Gabrielle after his cheating habits led to the separation and end of their marriage. Tia is standing by Gabrielle, repaying the love and loyalty Gabrielle showed her when she was facing her messy divorce from her ex-husband. Yeah, that's what good friends do. For people who are not aware, Gabrielle was one of Tia's biggest support system when Tia was going through her divorce from her ex-husband Cory Hardict. The divorce was messy because Cory was not ready to sign the divorce papers, so he kept frustrating the whole process. But as time went on, his intentions started showing that he was after Tia's money. Those who know Tia personally know she is the unproblematic type, but after Cory didn't change his selfish ways, she started spilling the tea on what caused the divorce. Tia revealed that the reason for their separation was Cory not manning up and paying his share of the bills. He left her to sort out the whole bills when they were in a relationship and even after they got married, and she was sick and tired of him being irresponsible and living off of her. So sometime last year, the Neighborhood Talk made a post about partners not contributing financially, and Tia liked the video. And just in case liking the video did not get across the message she wanted to get across, she also hopped in the comments and dropped a side-eye emoji. She was sending the message that she knows how it feels to be with a man who is not contributing financially, and it was as clear as day that she was talking about Cory. Tia footing the bills in the marriage wasn't really surprising to lots of people because when they started dating, Cory was not in a good place financially, and Tia was at her peak in Hollywood. But what is more surprising was after Cory started making money, he still did not make any attempt to pay bills. Allegedly. We could make excuses for him when he was broke because he could not afford the Hollywood lifestyle Tia lived, but leaving Tia to handle all the bills after he started making money was just a big red flag. Tia separated from Cory, then Cory tried to play an emotional game on her, hoping it would convince her to come back to him. He tried to pull the whole, "I still want my wife back, I love her" BS, which failed miserably because Tia was not only sick and tired of him, she was out of love. After the emotional game failed, Cory went mad and went public with his true intentions and went after Tia's money, which wasn't that surprising. He asked the court to have Tia pay him financial support, while simultaneously requesting the court exempt him from paying any financial compensation to Tia. Not only that, but he also tried to throw out the prenup agreement they had signed before their marriage. And according to Radar Online, Cory's lawyer put a note on the response that stated he wanted the court to determine the validity of the prenuptial agreement dated April 14, 2008, and or that any provisions are unconscionable. This just proved that he was hungry for Tia's money, and Tia was smart enough to sign a prenup when the relationship began. And if Cory was about to play dirty, so was Tia, because Tia went in with all she had and asked the court to let her keep all that belonged to her in the marriage, or things that she bought with her money. Tia's request went beyond just assets. She also sought the transfer of airline miles, rewards points, and credit card points accumulated under her name and under the names of entities she owned. Tia's request for the smaller assets in their marriage was crazy, but it was unlike her. But according to reports, Gabrielle was really with Tia every step of the way. And honestly, if Gab asked Tia to get dirty with Cory, I wouldn't be that surprised. Gabrielle has been there and done that. She has an experience with a partner who didn't want to pay bills too. Her ex-husband Chris Howard avoided paying bills too when they were married. Gabrielle spoke about this too in an interview where she said, "In our first marriage, neither one of us felt like the marriage should get in the way of our dating. A part of it was keeping up with his activities, and I was like, oh, that's what you're doing? Oh, you're gonna feel this one." She also claimed that she felt justified in her actions. "I just felt entitled to it as well. I was paying all the bills. I was working my butt off, and I felt like that's what comes, the spoils of riches." Gabrielle stood by Tia after her divorce, and after the divorce was finalized, Gabrielle was still very supportive. She took Tia on a Healing Girls trip in the south of France, and Tia posted this video of them busting moves and having the time of their lives. The trip was for Tia to heal, but it looked like the trip was also for Gabrielle to heal, because by then, Gabrielle's marriage to Dwayne was already on the rocks, and this was recently confirmed by the gossip page De Moi, that Gabrielle and Dwayne have been separated for months since since Dwayne was caught cheating.
They will be like Will and Jada / Meryl and Dawn 2.0, that if they ever separate, they will keep it quiet and live their separate lives, but continue to put on a united front for years if necessary.
The whole Dwayne cheating on Gabrielle situation is messy because while Gabrielle was supporting Tia, she was also dealing with her own marital issues in private. And now that the news of Gabrielle's broken marriage is public, Tia is standing by Gabrielle, and she is not hiding her disgust for Dwayne, honey, because while it's no news he was a serial cheater and Gabrielle always found a way to forgive him, but them getting separated means that Dwayne hurt her big time. I just can't imagine what he must have done to her, because she even forgave him when he had a baby on her. While Gabrielle is going through this hard time, Tia has made it her duty to stand as a huge support system for Gabrielle. She has also been going out of her way to make sure that Gabrielle's daughter, Kavia, is also taken care of, and for Halloween, Tia made sure that her daughter and Gabrielle's daughter went trick-or-treating together. Honestly, love this for them. And so does the internet. This is what one user had to say. I love this story, and I hope they will remain friends. The girls will grow up strong women, and then Gabrielle and Tia should have a show on single life and living it to the fullest. I think it's great. Everyone needs a friend to go through things with, and being high profile and having someone who has a similar situation who is also high profile is excellent. Love Tia for that. Men can also be petty. I have no pass for infidelity. Great for you, independent women who refuse to stay in unhealthy relationships / marriages. But I want to know what you think about this. What do you think of Tia Mowry openly hating on Dwayne for betraying Gabrielle Union? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Then check out this next video.